Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. We are right around the corner from Tennessee taking on Clemson in the Orange Bowl coming up on Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll have that covered for you right here on the Talkin VAWLS Network. We'll do a tailgate show before, and we'll go live immediately after the Orange Bowl. We're going to continue to talk recruiting, but we got a football game to play, and right now it's interesting. The line is starting to shift. Tennessee now getting 4.5 points. Clemson still the favorite. Tells me Vegas is getting a lot of money pouring in on Tennessee. Does this fan base have that confidence? Do they have confidence? Tennessee without Hendon Hooker. They're without Jalen Hyatt. They're without Cedric Tillman. And when they're without their best defensive player, regardless of what goes on off the field, on the field, Jeremy Banks is the best defensive football player on this team right now, and he is off to the NFL, will not be participating in the Orange Bowl. But the big thing for me, we can argue, we can debate, we can talk back and forth. Do bowl games matter? Is this Orange Bowl important? My personal stance is I think it does matter. I think you're looking at 11 wins for the first time in a long time. You're looking at a potential top 5 finish. All that is big. It's important. I think you need to finish off this season strong. Go get that win versus Clemson. Now, some people say, no, they don't matter. They're meaningless. They mean absolutely nothing. If it's not the playoff, then it does not matter. If you want to take that stance, then that's fine. So I'll say this. One thing that is important is we are seeing a glimpse of 2023. We are seeing a brief little moment of what this football team is going to look like next year, specifically at the quarterback position. The 2023 quarterback competition between Joe Milton, Nico Iamaleava, and Taven Jackson starts now. It starts this week. It starts Friday as Tennessee takes on Clemson. We're going to talk about it, but as always, do me a favor, go ahead and smash that like button just below the video. It's quick, it's free, it's easy, it helps the channel. I would appreciate it. Also, if you are new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts, we're not insiders, we're not media. We don't talk at you. We talk with you. This channel is for the fans, by the fans. If you like what we do, make sure you subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You won't miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. Tonight, again, we give you guys a voice. Tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Tuesday night, fan call-in show. That's where you, the members of the channel, those of you that contribute financially to what we want to do, you have an opportunity to come on the show and be a part of it. Always a good time. One of my favorite streams of the week. That'll be tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll also be live tomorrow, Wednesday night at 7. And then, as I said, we'll be live an hour before kickoff on Friday night and then also immediately following the game. But let's jump into it, talk about it. I think the quarterback competition is going to be big. I think Joe Milton's the front runner for this thing going into 2023. But again, the Orange Bowl is going to kind of paint the picture. It's going to kind of set the stage for what Tennessee fans expect. We all know who Joe Milton is. We've seen who Joe Milton is. He's the guy that came in, had a lot of hype, a lot of buzz in 2021, had the big arm going into the year. Why did Josh Heupel go out into the transfer portal? He was not confident in his quarterback room at the time. Of course, half that quarterback room is gone now, and I'd say he's got some pretty good confidence in Joe Milton, Nico, and Taven Jackson. But he went out and got Joe for a reason. And then he gets hurt. Hendon Hooker comes in. We know the story. Now the kind of roles are reversed. Hendon goes down, out for the year. Joe comes in. You're talking about going into 2023. Joe Milton is going to be going into his 6th season of college football. 6th season. Now, does that guarantee mean he's an automatic? No, it doesn't, but he's going to be going into his 3rd year in the Josh Heupel offense, 6th season of college football. He's got all the measurables, 6'5", 245. He's got the arm. We've seen the clip. We've seen him throw the orange 100 yards. He's got all the arm talent in the world, but can he dial it in? How can he manage this offense? Can he control the accuracy issues? We know the accuracy issues are there. Something interesting. And I'll admit, I looked at 2022 versus 2021. I looked at his completion percentage, and I was like, yeah, but he threw a whole lot more passes in 2021. Not really. When you look at the stat line, year 1 under Josh Heupel, 32 of 62, 51.6 completion percentage. 2022, 34 of 54, 63 completion percentage. So didn't almost pretty similar number of passes. Accuracy up 12%. But a lot of that was in mop-up duty. A lot of that was when the game wasn't on the line. And I like to go back to a show I had with Eric Kane when Joe Milton was going to be starting the Vanderbilt game. It's what does Joe Milton look like when the scoreboard says 0-0. There's 15 minutes on the clock in the first quarter. How does Joe manage a full game when he's the guy? And we saw that against Vanderbilt. Tennessee rolled Vanderbilt 56-0, but you look at the line, 11 of 21, 147 yards and a touchdown. Joe had accuracy issues in that Vanderbilt game, and I know a lot of people in this fan base, in the Talkin' Vols community, wanted to chalk that up to the rain. It was raining at Vanderbilt. Boogie, that's where the accuracy issues came from. But it was the same type of passes that we have seen Joe miss in previous years. I hope he continues to clean that up. At times, he looked good with the deep ball in mop-up duty. Can he be that guy when he is the starter going into 2023? I think Joe Milton's going to be the guy. I think it's going to be his job to lose. But I think the Orange Bowl kind of, again, sets the stage. I think this fan base is going to kind of form their opinion about 2023 based on how Joe Milton plays in one game. And that's Friday night against Clemson. Does he go out and look good? If so, feels like 98, going undefeated, 15-0, baby. What if he goes out and struggles? What if he struggles with the deep ball? What if he throws an interception or two? This fan base is going to be going into 2023 calling for the kid with the golden arm, the $8 million man, Nico Iamaleava. We all know who he is, 5-star prospect, 6'5", 195, out of California. One of the top quarterbacks, if not the top quarterback in the class of 2022. Early enrollee, already on campus, going through practice. We've seen the clips. The videos that get the most views talk about the Nico era. They talk about seeing Nico go through his first practice. Nico highlights, Nico this, Nico that. Everybody loves Nico, myself included. Does he have that it factor to come in and win the job as a true freshman? Now, again, it helps that he's an early enrollee. He's able to go through bowl practice. He's going to be able to go through spring practice, compete all summer long. Is he going to be able to be that guy as a true freshman? Some people think he eventually takes over after, 3-4 games, and maybe that's a possibility too. I think Josh Heupel has proven he's going to play the best guy. I don't think it matters about NIL. I don't think it matters who's getting paid what. I think he is going to play the best quarterback, the quarterback that gives him the opportunity to go out and win football games. And I think Josh Heupel knows a little something about playing quarterback at an elite level. So I think he knows what he's looking for, and he knows what it takes. Ideally, the perfect storm, Joe Milton starts day one, and he plays the entire season. Nico comes in year two and takes over this Josh Heupel offense. But there's also a sleeper that a lot of people get upset when you don't talk about this guy, and that's Taven Jackson, 4-star prospect, 6'3", 200 pounds. The kid was the guy when he committed to Tennessee from Indiana. He was Josh Heupel's guy. He was going to come in, take over this offense, but shortly thereafter, after he commits, gets signed, gets enrolled, Nico commits, and now Taven Jackson just kind of gets ignored and left in the dust. But he's a competitor. He's going to compete. He's going to be fighting for that starting job. Scouting report on him coming out of high school. Athletic passer with good physical traits, has height and body to fill in. Multi-sport guy who does athletic tasks fluidly and easily on the field. Mobile and elusive in the pocket, can take off and make plays with his feet, gets rid of the ball quickly, does not try to hold on to it too long or sandlot play despite his athleticism, did not throw a high number of balls in high school compared to other top quarterback recruits, and must continue to polish pure passing skills and mechanics, may need a year or two in college, but has a high ceiling. And again, when Taven Jackson was brought in, that was the talking point, is he fits perfectly into what Josh Heupel wants to do. He's a competitor. He's going to compete. Can he compete with Nico? Can he compete with Joe? We'll see. We'll see. My fear is coming out of the spring, I think Joe Milton's going to be QB1, Nico's going to be QB2, and I'm afraid we're going to see Taven Jackson hit the transfer portal. That's just my opinion. But again, the quarterback competition for 2023 starts now. It starts on Friday as Tennessee takes on Clemson. We will all form our opinions off of one game. You know it. I know it. Hit the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Who do you think leads the charge going into 2023? Do you have that confidence in Joe Milton? Do you think Nico can get it done as a true freshman? Or is Taven Jackson that sleeping giant just waiting to take over? Hit the comment section. Let me know. As always, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up on the way out the door. And go check out the official merchandise of the Talkin' Vols Network. We got a brand new presidential election t-shirt. Check that out. You know, we don't normally talk politics on this channel, but we've got a big election coming up in 2024. And there's only one vote. And that vote is Boogie and Dauber in 2021. For the fans, by the fans, endorsed by the Talkin' Vols Network. Again, go to bonfire.com/store/Talkin' Vols. We appreciate all the support. All the other shirts are there as well. As I say every single video, thank you so much for the members of the channel. You guys keep the lights on around here. If you want to join the channel, hit the join button down below. It's as little as 99 cents a month. We got some higher tiers, some new tiers. You can become Boogie's boss. Boogie's doing this thing full time now. You want to boss Boogie around, tell him what to do. You can become Boogie's boss, or you can also join the Watch Party Enthusiast. We're going to be doing some watch parties, talking about watching the national championship game live on air together. You would have an opportunity to come on that. Also talking about doing a watch party for the Tennessee-Kentucky basketball game. Another opportunity. Promising you guys one watch party a month, but we may do more. We may do 2, 3. Who knows? Who knows? Depends on how much you guys support that tier. But that's going to do it for this one. This is the Talkin' VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.